Hi, my name is Barbara Condra, and I am sometimes known as the sometimes wise woman. But today I want to talk to you about something that I think is very important. First, let me start by saying that I am a Christian, and because I am, I have friends who don't understand how I can be a Christian and a Democrat. I have given this much thought and have prayed about it. As a result, I have decided that it is important that I step up and state why I am comfortable with my faith and with my political preference. I first want to say that I think too many of us have connected our spiritual faith with a political party. I believe that is a mistake. Political parties are not Christian or non-Christian or any other faith-based group. Their purpose is to guide and support our democracy, our Constitution, and our health as a country. Each political party has their own ideas as to how to best do that. Neither of the two parties will do everything the way we want it done. That's not a possibility. Our job as citizens is to choose the party that we think best meets the needs of our country. And this year, we are to pick the leader we want to represent our country in a way that best meets those needs. I believe that a leader of our country needs to be a person of integrity who cares about the needs of all people, whoever they are, wherever they're from, whatever the color of their skin, and whatever their lifestyle. In a democracy, every person should be able to live according to their beliefs and chosen lifestyle. I may disagree with some of their choices, other people's choices, their lifestyle choices, their personal beliefs, but I don't get to judge them for that. In fact, I'm pretty sure the Bible says I am to love them, and it is up to God, not me, if they are to be judged. Political parties are not faith-based organizations. They are political parties whose job is to take care of the country that I was fortunate enough to be born into. I have good friends and close relatives whom I love dearly that don't agree with me, and I feel very strongly about this, and I decided I needed to speak up. My vote in November will be for Kamala Harris because I believe that she and her running mate have good ideas and intent to focus on the needs of the people in this country. I believe they will represent the United States well in other countries and will be respected by those countries. I believe they will make some needed changes in several areas of our economy, and I believe they love this country and only want the best for it. Will I always agree with the steps they take and what they say? Of course not. Will they make mistakes? Yes, we all make mistakes. Will they take some steps I might disagree with? Yes, and when I disagree with something, I will look for what was intended and how did they cope with that. Will they break some promises? Probably, but I trust that they will be open and honest about why a promise was broken. When I look at the other party's candidates, I do not see people who live up to my expectation. I see two people who make mistakes but do not own up to them. In fact, they either deny that it was a mistake or that it mattered. I see them taking positions that I cannot support. They openly lie about things and make no apology for it. In fact, Mr. Vance said he'd make up any story he needed to get his vote in the way he wanted it. Mr. Trump openly quoted from the Mein Kampf, Hitler's biography, and called Hitler a good person you could learn from. Mr. Trump ran an online school that was a fraud and has demonstrated a lack of morality in a variety of areas over the course of his life. I cannot bring myself to vote for him as the leader of our country. So, can I be a Christian and vote for Democratic president? Yes, I can. I have prayed about this and I am comfortable with this choice. In fact, I believe that God placed the idea for this talk in my heart. I have avoided it for the past few weeks because I didn't want to deal with the pushback I may get. But every day this came to mind while I was praying. And so this morning I decided to do something. Barbara Condren, the sometimes wise woman.